after these attacks were revealed. As we know, there are tens of thousands of U.S. troops stationed across the region. Obviously, major concern with Iran saying it will retaliate. The safety of U.S. troops throughout the Middle East, utmost importance tonight.
Yeah, that's right. In fact, the president just posting about the B-2's landing, saying they've landed safely in Missouri. Thank you for a job well done. But yes, tens of thousands, around 40,000 troops still in the region. Extra security precautions have now been put in place. Iran, though, saying later today that it was the US that decided to destroy diplomacy with last night's strike, and that the Iranian military will, quote, decide the timing, nature, and scale of its response.
David, Ian Panel, who was on the air with us deep into the night last night, back here again tonight, and we appreciate it. Thank you, Ian. President Trump tonight calling the operation a spectacular success. Overnight in his address to the nation, saying the strikes totally obliterated those 3 nuclear enrichment sites. Tonight, Vice President Vance not going that far. The Pentagon also cautioning it is still too early to tell the extent of the damage. Here's ABC's Chief White House correspondent, Eric Bruce tonight.
Tonight, 24 hours after President Trump launched that massive attack on Iran, questions remain over how much damage was done to Iran's nuclear program. The president last night claiming it was destroyed.
Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated.
Today, Vice President J.D. Vance not going that far, saying instead that Iran's nuclear program was substantially set back.
We set the Iranian nuclear program back substantially last night. Whether it's years or beyond that, we know it's going to be a very long time before Iran can even build a nuclear weapon if they want to. We feel very confident that the Fordo nuclear site was substantially set back, and that was our goal.
Tonight, we're learning more about what led up to the president's decision to strike Iran. A senior administration official telling ABC News he was hoping for a diplomatic solution up to the final days. Trump's Middle East envoy Steve Witkoff leading that effort. The president himself talking with Turkish President Erdogan, hoping Turkey could help facilitate talks with Iran. But it was not to be. Sources tell us Iran's supreme leader, fearing for his life, went into hiding and was unable to approve the meeting. As diplomacy faltered, the Pentagon working on a parallel track to prepare the attack. The president giving the final order yesterday, just minutes before. Today, ABC's John Carl asking the vice president.
The big question, is the United States now at war with Iran?
No, we're not at war with Iran, John. We're at war with Iran's nuclear program.
The vice president insisting the U.S. is not seeking regime change, noting the U.S. did not hit any civilian or military targets.
If you look at what we did, it was very precise, very narrowly tailored to our objective. And if the Iranians decide to expand this, then that's ultimately their decision, and the President of the United States will respond in kind.
Echoing the president's warning from last night that the U.S. has other targets in its sights if Iran chooses to retaliate.